Hello again, everyone, and welcome to another edition of NJ Sports Media on the Sidelines. I'm Lou Brogno, just outside MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, ready for this weekend's state championship football games, and we'll preview all the big sectional finals, which will take place, some of them, right here at MetLife. But first, a look back at last week's highlights, a couple of Thanksgiving Day rivalries, and the 2014-2015 hockey season underway as well. We start on Thanksgiving Day, one of the oldest rivalries in New Jersey. Last week, one of the biggest Turkey Day tilts in the Garden State. Bloomfield taking on Montclair, the 88th meeting between the two, and it was all Mounties in this one. Shaquan Oliver gets it started after a good drive by Montclair. He caps it off with a 3-yard run. Montclair goes up by the score of 7-0. In the second quarter, Elijah Robinson goes up top. He finds Chance Riley, who takes it in for a touchdown, 25-yard touchdown strike. Montclair up by 2 scores. They lead it 14-0. Then Robinson going up top again. This time it's Daniel Webb on the receiving end. 44-yard touchdown pass. 21-0. Montclair in the lead. And then Webb showing he can do it on special teams as well. How about this? A scintillating 60-yard punt return for a touchdown. 28-0. Montclair goes into the locker room up by 4 touchdowns. In the third, Elijah Robinson adds to the score. This time he takes off. 17-yard touchdown run. Montclair up by the score of 35-0. They go on to win it 35-7. The Mounties lead the all-time series 63 wins to Bloomfield's 24, and Montclair wins their final regular season game of the season. They get ready for their championship game coming up this weekend. High school football that was supposed to be played on Thanksgiving Day, but they moved it to Friday. Bosco taking on St. Joe's. Both teams reeling from tough semifinal losses. Bosco, of course, losing to Paramus Catholic in the state semifinals, and St. Joe's losing to Red Bank Catholic. First quarter, St. Joe's breaks on top. Jack Walsh finds Hugo Izema. He takes it 66 yards. St. Joe's has a 7-0 lead. It stayed that way until the third quarter. Then another good St. Joe's drive capped off by Gavin Haggerty's 36-yard field goal. St. Joe's up by the score of 10-0. Beginning of the fourth, and St. Joe's dials up the D. Thomas DeVito is in at quarterback for Don Bosco Prep, but Jack Agnew with a huge sack to end a Don Bosco drive. Then inside the 5, Joe Giles Harris with a pick. Again, he keeps Bosco out of the end zone. St. Joe's goes on to win by the score of 10-6. A defensive battle between these two great rivals, and St. Joe's claims a share of the United Division title. Well, Bosco coming up on the short end of the football score, but not so on the ice. Drop of the puck for the 2014-15 hockey season. Bosco at the ice vault going up against Pope John. And in the first 6 minutes and 19 seconds left first period, Saiho Jin from Anthony Ferrolo. He scores 1-0. Bosco on top. Stayed that way until the third. 13 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. Hunter Garlasco, his first of 2 goals in the game, gives the Ironmen a 2-0 lead. Then Garlasco, this time creating the play. He feeds Chris Mazzella, who puts it home. And Don Bosco Prep has a 3-0 advantage. Then Mazzella feeds Garlasco. He scores, and Bosco puts this one away. They're up 4-1. They score one more with 3:04 remaining on the power play. Garlasco on the assist end of the play this time. He finds Mazzella. Mazzella puts it home. 5-1 Ironmen. Hunter Garlasco, 2 goals and 2 assists. Chris Mazzello the same. 2 goals, 2 assists. Bosco wins it 5-1, and they start the season with a bang. So a great start for the Bosco hockey team as they win on opening night. Off to a 1-0 start is Bosco. We segue from the opening of the hockey season to the end of the football season. And this weekend here right at MetLife Stadium and down at Rutgers University and several other places throughout the Garden State, It'll be the biggest weekend of high school football of the 2014 season, state sectional championships. And one of the biggest will be on Saturday night when the Mounties of Montclair go up against Passaic Tech for the North Jersey Group 5 championship. And in that Group 5 championship game, Montclair taking on surprising Passaic Tech. Head coach John Fiore has his team primed as they look for their 7th title in school history. They'll take on a Passaic Tech team that upset Union City in the semifinals 12-6. Still, Montclair too much in the tank. Look for the Mounties to capture that 7th championship. The game that everyone is talking about to take place on Friday night, 8 o'clock at MetLife Stadium. Paramus Catholic 10-1, the 13th ranked team in the nation, taking on the 24th ranked team in the nation, St. Peter's Prep, also at 10-1. This a rematch of last year's championship game. This should be an outstanding game. Division I players all over the field. Question is, can Paramus Catholic's defense, led by Rashawn Gary, get pressure on Brandon Wimbush? That will be the key to the game here. An even matchup. Expect a tremendous crowd and a great atmosphere here at MetLife Stadium for this one on Friday night. One more game to talk about. What a year it's been for Colonia. The Patriots, after a 29-year final drought, make their first appearance since 1985 in the championship. Head coach Tom Rorty has had a terrific season with this team, which has gone undefeated at 11-0. The State Liners are 10-1. They've won 6 straight. They're only lost to Hillsborough 14-13. This will be quite a challenge for Colonia. This game to be played at Rutgers University this weekend. So what a weekend of high school football coming up this weekend. And, of course, we'll have highlights of all of the games we talked about next week on NJ Sports Media on the Sidelines, and a little bit more as we get into the 2014-15 hockey season as well. So we invite you to join us then. So we'll see you this weekend here at MetLife Stadium. We'll have highlights next week. Hopefully the weather will be better than it is right now. For everyone here at NJ Sports Media on the Sidelines, I'm Lou Brogno. See you next week.